guys, it's Linda. Welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited for today's video. So as a lot of you know, Kat Von D Beauty recently celebrated their 10th anniversary. So congratulations to Kat Von D and her entire team. I am a huge Kat Von D nerd fan. I mean, I'm even wearing my high voltage shirt because I'm that much of a nerd. Back in the day, I stood in line for like 6 hours to meet her at a Borders Books and Music. You know, kudos to you if you even remember Borders existing. But when rumors were let out that she was coming out with this collection, I kind of knew it was gonna be the first collection in a very long time that I needed all of it. So I saved up, I sold a bunch of makeup, I did whatever I had to do to get the money to, that sounds really wrong. I knew I wanted to have all of it, and like, I mean, it's all here. It's here. So let me tell you how this video is gonna go down real quick. In the description below, you will find timestamps. This is so that you can skip ahead to any other part of the video if you're not interested. Maybe you're not interested in swatches or the wear test or anything like that. But here's how I'm gonna go down the line. First, I wanna talk about the packaging and show you each individual item up close so you have a good view. Secondly, I wanna show you swatches of the eyeshadow palette that everyone knows and loves and is like lusting after. Third, I'm gonna do a look using a bunch of these products. I have no clue what I'm gonna do, but I am gonna do it so you can see what I come up with. Fourth, I'm going to do a wear test throughout the day. I do wanna see how the eyeshadows especially wear throughout the long day. I am going to New Jersey today. It is only like 8. I don't know why I looked at my wrist. It doesn't have a watch on it right now. It usually does, but this thing makes so much noise that I don't wear it during filming. But it is a little after 7:30 in the morning. I'm probably not getting back here until 6 something tonight. So I'm probably gonna be doing about a 12-hour wear test. I will check in with you guys, let you know how everything wore throughout the day, and then give you my first impressions on this, you know, classic collection. Before we get into it, please give this video a thumbs up if you like reviews on collections, if you like hearing about new products, things like that. Subscribe if you haven't already, and smash that notification bell so you can really be notified every time I post a new video, because I'm being told that I'm not showing up in your subscription boxes. And I love you guys, and I love chatting with you. So here we go. First, I want to give a mention to the care and thought put into every single piece of packaging that this collection came in. My favorite is the packaging on the Studded Kiss lipsticks. The packaging is this beautiful studded box that's all in gold. All of the packaging is this metallic gold, and even the tube of lipstick is to die for. It is their usual studded formula on the outside, in the packaging rather, but it is just, it's gold. It's so beautiful. I feel like gold member over here, like I love gold. Seriously though, just perfection. The box that the eyeshadow palette comes in, again, metallic gold. The letters are raised. It's just, I mean, it's just stunning. The Metal Crush highlighter. It comes with, you know, a big ass David Bowie like Ziggy Stardust lightning bolt on the side. Just, there was so much thought put into every single piece in this collection, and the packaging and the way it appears, and I just so appreciate that. Let's show off the items. The very first item I want to show off is the tattoo liner in Trooper. Now this is their staple. This is one of their biggest and best-selling products. It is the tattoo liner in Trooper. It is my go-to black eyeliner, and it has been for years. I can't see myself using anything else anytime soon. I do have to admit, I have like 3 of these right now because I got a full size and a mini size at IMATS recently, and I already have a mini that I was using up. So this is something I just wanted to buy because of the collection. I don't know, I'm such a sucker for packaging. I can't even tell you. So I'm not gonna be using this just yet, or in today's tutorial. I will be using the mini so I can use it up, but good standby. Next up is the Studded Kiss lipstick in Santa Sangre. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. And they do have this in the liquid lipstick formula, which, as you guys know, Kat Von D's liquid lipsticks are my holy grail, but they have not come out with this in a Studded Kiss formula yet. And it is just, I mean, it's perfection in a tube. It's this beautiful, dark, deep red that is just stunning. And I have not swatched this yet. Not sure if it's gonna go with today's look because I have a feeling I wanna do a very colorful eye, but we shall see. Either way, the packaging on this has me swooning. Then we've got the Metal Crush highlighter in Gold School. This is almost impossible to get a picture of because like it is the most crazy reflective, beautiful packaging, and I'm just in love with it. And inside, the highlighter is a very white gold shade. It is not going to be perfect on all skin types, I don't think. I have swatched this on my hand, have not yet put it on my face, but there is an intense gold shimmer. It is stunning, but that gold shimmer is intense and it's almost a little glittery. If you do not like glittery highlighters, I think this might be a pass for you, but we'll also see how it looks on my face. Either way, the compact, again, the packaging is, you know, just beautiful. Then there's the Everlasting Glimmer Veil, again in the shade Gold School. This is your perfect gold glitter liquid metal. This does come on the usual doe foot applicator that all of the glimmer veils do. And I didn't even realize until IMATS recently that you can use these on your eyes too. So guess what I'm doing today? Then we have my favorite two parts of this collection. And this is one of them. I can't even tell you how happy I am with these. So I'm not gonna lie, these were pricey. This came at $125 for the set of 5. So $25 a brush can be pricey, but they are synthetic brushes, obviously because it's Kat Von D. I have never felt synthetic brushes this luxurious in my life. They are so soft, but they're dense enough that they don't feel like crap. Because you know how sometimes you feel a synthetic brush and it feels like shit. It doesn't feel right and it's scratchy and it makes you want to like go back to natural hair bristles. No. These are gorgeous. So let's go through these one by one real quick. First, you have the number 25, which is the Lock-It Precision Powder Brush. Now, this is a very flat brush, almost like a foundation brush, but it is very fluffy. I'm not sure where I'd use this for powder. I could use it for powder, I guess, but I feel like I'd use this more for packing on foundations in an area where I want a little more coverage. So that's probably what I'm gonna use this for, but they do call it a powder brush. Then there's the number 2 Powder Contour Brush. This is your typical angled, perfect contour brush for chiseling out the cheekbones. I am gonna be using this today. Then there's the Holy Grail, the number 20 Lock-It Setting Powder Brush. It is so beyond soft and fluffy. It has a little bit of a flattening here, so it is, you know, it's not completely round, but it's beautiful. I can't wait to put this on my face in a couple minutes. Then there's the 2 oddly strange brushes. This is the number 10 Lock-It Edge Foundation Brush. It's so strange. Like, you see how the duo fiber bristles dip right there, and it's very flat, very dense. So they call it an edge foundation brush, which it does come to a point here. I have no idea how to use this brush. I did apply my foundation to start with just because, you know, move things along a little bit. So I won't be using this today. But if you guys have any recommendations for the best way to use an edge foundation brush, leave it in the comments below. I'm very curious about this. I feel like this would be good for getting in some weird areas of the face, like the crook of the nose or things like that. But there's got to be better uses for it. Then there's the number 40 Lock-It Edge Concealer Brush. This is a very little brush, but it's very similar to this in that, again, it has the dip and the duo fiber bristles. It's flat, it's very dense, and I feel like, I mean, this feels really good because it's a very fluffy brush, but I feel like this might be too dense for under the eyes. So again, if you have any tips that, you know what, this would be a great nose contour brush. Think. You guys will have to forgive me. It's like 85 degrees in here, and short of like fanning myself at all, you know, every 5 seconds, I think I might turn on the air conditioning. No, my vent is closed. Whew, we're gonna make it through this, you guys. We're gonna make it through it. Just, you know, I might get a little glistening. And then of course, the product that everyone is talking about, the eyeshadow palette. So this eyeshadow palette comes with 16 shades. There are 11 mattes and 5 shimmer shades. Shimmer shades. The price of this palette is $52, which might seem a little steep, but with 16 shades in here, it comes out to $3.25 per eyeshadow, and there are 27.2 grams in this whole palette, which comes out to about $1.91 per gram, which definitely is not drugstore level, but it's not astronomical. Here's where you're gonna find swatches of this eyeshadow palette. I wanna let you guys know how I did this. So first, I did a finger swatch of every color. You're gonna see that already on my arm when the footage starts. And then I did a brush swatch right next to it. For the matte shades, I just used a regular fluffy powder brush that I normally use by Sonia Kashuk, and I swiped it on my arm. And then for the shimmer shades, I used a bit of a firmer brush by the Vintage Cosmetics Company, and I did wet the brush because I heard that wetting the brush is the best way to get these shimmer shades to work in particular. So here's the footage, take a look, and then we're gonna talk about it as soon as you're done. I wanted to note about this. So I do not believe that wetting the brush is the best way to get the most out of these shimmer shades. I think packing it on with your finger is going to be your best bet. These went on beautifully every time I did a finger swatch, and then I would wet the brush and there would be almost nothing there. I tried it with a dry brush too, and it was a bit, you know, flaky, you know, glitter would go everywhere. So I do suggest using a finger for these. This will be my first time applying them to my eyes, so maybe my opinion will change, but I do believe using a finger is your best method. If you've used Kat Von D palettes before, you do know that a lot of times her mattes are very buttery, very creamy, but they do take some building up. So don't expect you to swipe on a matte shadow and have it be beautiful and brilliant the very first time. Take your time with it, pack it on gently. So, you know, we're gonna see how this works, but a lot of times when I just went in with a brush and I was like flip, 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 it didn't look great. I'm not gonna lie, it didn't look great. Maybe they'll look like crap on my eyes. I'm gonna be honest with you guys and let you know my thoughts, but take your time with these. Give, you know, every eyeshadow palette you have the time and treatment that it deserves, because a lot of work goes into making every single one of these. So let's be patient with it. So now that you guys made it that far, let's put some of this stuff on my face. Right now I just have on my eyebrows, which are my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow, because I wanted a more natural brow today, and the only Kat Von D brow products I have are the kind of, you know, brighter, crazier, the red, the yellow, and the purple. And I also have on my foundation and my concealer. So we're gonna go in. First, I want to set my face because I am schwitzing over here. Also, please ignore my Band-Aid. I had a little ouchie, and this, trust me, it would be a lot more disgusting without this thing on. I am gonna go in with the number 20 brush and my Kat Von D Lock It setting powder, and I'm going to set all the makeup on my face. I may or may not have also gotten this. This feels like little angels kissing your face. Seriously. I sound so cheesy saying this, but this feels so luxurious. Like, this feels like a $50, $60 brush, seriously, because I've used some real expensive brushes before, and this just feels beautiful. To contour, I'm going to go in with my Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Kit. I'm gonna be using a mix of these two colors, which is Subconscious and Shadow Play, and I'm going to be using the, forgive me for looking at my notes, my number 2 angled powder contour brush. This brush is very nice. It's a little fluffier than I'm used to for a contour brush, but it is blending things out beautifully. Okay, time for eyeshadow. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with this. Shocker, I think I wanna do a warm eye. So I think first I'm gonna go in with Gina, which is this beautiful mustardy matte color. And then I'm gonna go in with Ashley, which is a sort of soft orange. I wouldn't call it a peach, but it is a soft orange, but I'm gonna blend that out into the crease. Whew, this is coming out way more pigmented than I expected. Wow. Ooh. Oh, this color, oh my God. You guys, confession, when I swatched this with a brush, it looked like shit. It looked like absolute crap, and I am, okay, I can't talk right now. I am so happy with this. I have no words for how much I love this color. Holy crap, I love this color. I'm gonna take a little bit of Ashley and put that right further towards the edge. Guys, why do I even bother doing swatches on my arm if this is the kind of color that comes up on my eyes? I am dipping my brush in once and getting this. Oh my God, I am feeling so much better right now. Then I think I'm gonna take a bit of Malice, which is this deep brick red, and put that right on the outer edge of the crease and connect the corner a little bit. Also, I have to admit, I'm really surprised the color Malice is not a hot pink, because I'm assuming this is named after Malice McMunn, which is this babe with a huge hot pink mohawk, but I don't know. Maybe she just thinks that, you know, Malice is fiery. Okay, confession time, you guys. I did the swatches for this that you just saw. I did that yesterday. And after I did that, I was a little nervous about making this video because the swatches, you know, I'm not the world's premier swatcher, but they didn't come out great. The quality didn't feel that great. I mean, they felt buttery and smooth, but I wasn't expecting a whole lot. And these are just, they're going above and beyond any expectations I had. I'm gonna go in with the Everlasting Glimmer Veil in Gold School, and I'm gonna apply that all the way over my lid as a base for one of the shimmery shadows here. I figured that the two together would be like glitter extravaganza. You guys can see how crazy metallic this is. I love this. Crap, I'm at the point right now where I almost want to buy a backup already. Do you ever have that where the very first time you apply a product, you like it so much that you're like, I need a backup right now? I know I said I was gonna use my finger, but I think I might use this kind of dense brush from Luxie. This is the number 213 eye shading brush. Don't worry, it's only stained a little bit blue because the brush cleanser I use is blue, and sometimes when the bristles are white, it can stain. But I'm gonna try to pack Egypt on all over my lid. I just noticed that I did not wait for this to dry long enough, so a bit of the Glimmer Veil did transfer into my crease, which I do not love, but I can go back later and fix that. So I don't even know if you guys can see the difference between the two eyes. The color of the Glimmer Veil and this color in the palette are almost identical, but it is doing a nice job of setting the Glimmer Veil so that it doesn't crease or move around a whole lot. And it does intensify it. So any kind of, you know how you have to work with some glimmer liquid shadows to make sure there are no bald spots? Well, any bald spots are being filled in and set beautifully by this shadow. Okay, something to note, I do have a pretty significant amount of fallout on my face from that glimmer shadow in Egypt. I would suggest doing your eye makeup first before foundation, which I usually do, but for videos, sometimes it's easier to just come on screen with foundation. So I'm gonna get some Scotch tape and kind of get this glitter off my face, because as much as I would love for the powder brush to be doing the trick, it is not. And I am having a lot of glitter fallout. You get it? You get. Before we move on to the lower lash line, I'm going to tightline my waterline with some black eyeliner, and then I'm going to go in with Kat Von D's tattoo liner in Trooper to create liquid liner on my top lid with a bit of a cat eye. Okay, so let's zoom in a little bit here. Now I'm gonna be completely transparent with you guys. The liner was very difficult to get over this. Maybe it's because it's the layers of the Glimmer Veil with the powder shadow, but not only was it very difficult, it kind of went everywhere, and also the shadow is kind of breaking up a little bit. Just the gold, the mattes are beautiful, but this gold is sort of breaking up a little bit on both eyes, and I do not have oily eyelids. I actually have very dry eyelids, and I moisturized extra today, so I'm not sure why that's happening, but I'm gonna pack on a little bit more with my finger, and then let's continue. On the lower lash line, I'm gonna do the same thing that I did up here. First, I'm gonna start with that bright yellow of Gina, and bright yellow, it's a mustard yellow. Stop, I'm getting heat exhaustion. I'm gonna start with the mustard yellow that is Gina all over, and then I'm going to put Ashley a little bit closer to the lash line, and then Malice super close to the lash line. I'm going to apply the mascara off camera, and I will be right back. Okay, for blush, I'm going to be using the Balm's Hot Mama. And of course, for the highlighter, I'm going in with the Metal Crush in Gold School. I'm going to be applying this how I usually like to apply my highlighters, which is with a wet beauty blender. This was one of those Jaclyn Hill taught me things, and I haven't been able to go back since. Okay, this is an intense highlighter. Wow, so this is very, very gold. I'd be really curious to see how this looks on different skin types, but I do also have to say a lot of the glitter seems to be coming off. Maybe it's just a glitter overspray, I don't know, but I would actually be happy if there was a little bit less glitter. This is beautiful, but I am closer to 40 than I am to 20, so I do have lines around that area, and glitter does not really help. I'm still gonna slap glitter there, who cares, but I'm just giving you a heads up. Like, that is straight glitter. But when you pat it in with a wet beauty blender, it sort of blends and merges with your skin a little better, and just brings out the glow. It is very intense, it is very gold, it is very glittery, but if you pack it on with a wet beauty blender, it takes the glitter down a notch and just gives you this like blinding highlight. This is not a highlight for those that want that natural angelic glow from within. This is for those that just want to blind people in a country million miles away. For lipstick, I feel like I should go in with the new Santa Sangre, but I do want a long wear liquid lipstick today because I am going to be gone for 12 hours. I'm going to be eating, I'm going to be, talking with family and kissing everybody's faces and things like that. So I'm gonna pick out a long wear. I feel like I should do red, but I'm probably gonna do a neutral. Be right back. I went for an oldie but goodie, the Stila Stay All Day liquid lipstick in Dolce, and here is the final look. So real quick, here are my first impressions on all the products. So far, every brush I used was amazing, but obviously, the fluffy powder brush is the tits. This feels like you are putting little baby angel raccoons on your face, and not the real angry ones, but when they're really like little babies and they're just little trash pandas and they're sweet and cuddly, you're putting them on your face. So this brush is, baby raccoons. The eyeshadow palette, the mattes perform so much better than I thought they were going to. I can't believe that most of this was with one dip of eyeshadow. I am beyond impressed with the mattes. The shimmers, on the other hand, I'm trying to figure out how to work with them the best way. I've tried a wet brush, I've tried a dry brush, I've tried my finger, I've tried so much. I tried a sticky base with the Glimmer Veil. And it, there was glitter everywhere. There was glitter all over my face. So I'm gonna need to work with those a bit more because the thing is when you swatch them, they are so beautiful and creamy and buttery. There's gotta be a way that I can make these work better. But right now, it looks great. We'll see how it looks at the end of the day. The highlighter is super intense, which you guys know is my bag. So I'm loving it so far. It is, again, very, very, very gold. So I don't think it's gonna go with every look, but it will go with a lot of them. I keep kind of staring at myself from every angle because it is like Ziggy Stardust gold. So I'm going to go throughout my day and I will check in with you guys later on tonight to let you know how everything wore, and we will see what I think. Okay, it's been 4 hours now. The highlighter has gone all over my face. I have glitter everywhere. My jeans, I don't know if you can see it, but they are glittering. It has fallen everywhere. I will check back in. Okay guys, it's been about 9 hours, not 12, so it's 4:30 p.m. and I spent the day in New Jersey and I live in Maryland, so it was about a 2-hour drive each way, and then we spent time with family. It is Mother's Day here, and I actually, you can see right here, I got some flowers for my stepfather because I'm a cat mom. That's adorable. But anyway, here's my thoughts, my initial impressions on the things in this collection. Now, I was worried about this because when I looked in the mirror, as you guys could see, around 4 hours in, I saw glitter all over my face and I was like, crap, this is that gold eyeshadow, the one that I had to pack on twice so, it wouldn't budge and everything like that. But then I looked at my eyeshadow. It still looks pretty good. Like, I will say, up here on this lid, it has separated a little bit in the crease, but that's not too abnormal for me with a glitter shadow after a certain amount of hours. What is weird is that I found out it was actually the highlighter. The gold from the highlighter, which, it's almost non-existent now. You can see it a little bit here, but it's kind of patchy. It went everywhere. Like, my jeans were covered in glitter. My whole face was covered in glitter. And don't get me wrong, that's a look and everything like that. But this is a very, very intense highlighter. I think I need to figure out a way to make it stick more. I'm not sure exactly how I could do that. If you guys have any suggestions, put them down below. I thought doing it with the damp beauty blender would be the way to get it to blend into your skin. And then if you were to use like a powdery brush, that's what would make it go everywhere. So I'm not sure because when I first put it on, it was beautiful. Hold on a second. How did I miss this? Right there, it says electrifying glitter. They call this an extreme highlighter and they say it's glitter. So maybe this is how it's supposed to be. Maybe it is supposed to be kind of a glitter bomb to the face. I don't know. So maybe I used this wrong. I'll be willing to admit that maybe it's user error because when I see a highlighter, I immediately want to put it right on my cheekbones. I want it to, illuminate the parts of my face I want to stand out. So, I'm still gonna give all of these items another shot. There's nothing that I'm throwing away at this point. I am most impressed with the mattes in this palette more than anything else. I can't believe how buttery and smooth they went on, and they stayed beautifully. So what do I think the must-buys from this collection are? I really like the brush set. This is definitely the most expensive piece of the collection. This is $125, which makes me cringe a bit, but at least These 3 brushes are so beautiful and so fluffy, and of course they're all cruelty-free and vegan. These 2, I'm gonna find a use for because the quality is just so amazing. I know I love Kat Von D's formula of lipsticks, so I'm sure that Santa Sangre is gonna become a new favorite. The tattoo liner, this is a given. This is the only liquid liner I use. I just have some others, so I didn't try this one, but I don't see how this would be any different just because it's in gold packaging. The Glimmer Veil really made the gold on my lids pop. I'm really excited to try this on the lips at some point though. I just need an excuse to have bright gold lips, and I know you would say like, what kind of excuse do you need to have? So maybe on like a Tuesday or something. Is Tuesday a good day for gold lips? I think so. The palette is beautiful, like almost, if nothing else, if you're a makeup collector, this is stunning. And I know it seems silly to collect makeup just to have, but it's so beautiful, and you will use a lot of these colors. Like, yes, maybe you're not gonna use the gorgeous royal blue every single day, or maybe army green is not your thing. It's totally my thing, but you know. The palette is beautiful. I really do think this would make a nice gift for somebody too. It's a very nice kind of collector's edition. The highlighter, to be determined. I'm gonna have to see if I can work with this. I'm hoping I can because that glow it gave was stunning. I feel like, what if we try it as an inner corner highlight real quick before we go. See, that just made glitter fly everywhere again. And that is the whole Kat Von D 10th anniversary collection. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really want to know your thoughts. Did you buy anything from this collection? Do you plan to buy anything from this collection? Leave your comments down below and let's chat because I want to know how you feel about this one. As always, you guys can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Vigo Video. That's all GlitterFallout. You guys, you're super rock stars. Thank you so much for watching this video all the way through. Did you make it? Because that's really freaking impressive. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.